Hello, hello. We're just going to go through a few or a handful of my childhood drawings. We'll reveal why I'm into the things I'm into today, like science fiction and maybe robots. Just thinking what. Anyway, I'll make comments as we go through the pictures. The drawings. I can only presume these were drawn anywhere from when I was in primary school age. I'd say primary school age. So I'd say anywhere from 7 to 12. Is that 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Yeah, 7 to 12 years of age. Let's go. This is in no particular order, but this one I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Firstly, I wrote good in the corner top left with a question mark, so good. Is it some alien drawings? It looks like some sort of machinery. I'm not sure what the arrows signify. A factory, maybe? Producing something, shooting something, planet's defense mechanism. The drawing in green in the middle at the bottom looks like some weird water slide. So anyway, that's that one. Okay, this one's a maze, and it looks like some sort of maze or flowchart. The bottom left corner and down below have got things that say no. I guess it's not the right way to go. The bottom right corner is Opa and Oma, which means grandpa and grandma. And in the top left, it starts with my dad, mum, and myself. Interestingly, my brother is not mentioned. Yeah, some sort of maze, cul-de-sac map, pre-Google. Okay, this one does have my brother's name at the bottom there, Denny. Top left and around clockwise, we've got dad, mum, Oma, and Opa. Oh, sorry, Oma, Denny play Opa, and me in the middle. So, again, some sort of flowchart. So, yes, I wonder if I was seeing a child psychologist at this point. Okay, this one we've got a plane or something. I think that says for Oma, so I drew this for my grandma. Looks like, I hope it's not my grandma's house that's being destroyed. Bottom left says boom, boom, boom. Down with a missile there. Over the top of that plane or ship, there's a flat with it just looks like more like a house than a flat, and a tree in the bottom right corner is going boom, and stop down looks like more like some sort of video game. And interestingly, the clouds are brown. Yeah, so anyway. So this one is for my grandfather, and by the way, look, the hole puncher, the page is a hole punch for like a 3-hole ring folder, because it's got 3 holes, by the way. Anyway, so again, the clouds are brown. This one's for my grandfather, Opa. And yeah, it says look down. Car with a caravan there, towing a caravan maybe. I'm not sure what that underground system is down there. So yeah. Okay, this is attention saying look at this, which we are. Yeah, again, some sort of flowchart happening here. I'm not going to analyze it any further. Again, I'm not sure, not even again, what the 303 signifies. Eyes next to it, maybe. Again, boom, 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 bang, bang, bang. Maybe watching cartoons with ships or explosions. Yeah. Another maze with no signifying the wrong way, I guess. No, lots of no's. Top left says here. And on the top right corner, the top right on the top right says pit. So yeah, there we go. Okay, again, these numbers, I'm not sure what they signify. 60, 60, then the number 624, you can see below that. only 2 people per ship. War and just when they were eating. Maybe a submarine is catching a fish there, maybe. Oh, there's also number 12 in the middle. Oh, no, actually the 60 is appearing 3 times. So 60, 60, 60, then the 12, and then 62. So, yeah. Ship identification numbers, maybe. Okay, my cloud drawing sort of improved. They're no longer brown. Again, explosions, boom, 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 but saying good. It's a car of some sort shooting upwards. The trees look a bit realistic there. So the wooden trunks in brown and the color of the trees in green. The sun in orange, I think, or pink, red, and the clouds, yeah, are not blue or white, but they're fluffier, so they look like clouds. Again, numbers, this one is 6. It says, wow, we look at that, look, boom, but down it goes into the what? Truck. 4 people in the tar plane? Just not sure what's going on here exactly, but some sort of engineering, mechanical, alien device maybe? Alien ship? Or ships? These sort of map-like drawings again similar to the one earlier. We've got Mummy from Clockwise Mummy, Daddy, Oma, Oppa, and this time Denny's in the middle. Myself and Denny are kind of in the middle. Play with me, top left, go here and there. Top right, underneath that, go everywhere now, where misspelt, not W-H-E-R-E, but W-E-R. I mean, go everywhere now. I think that's meant to be where. Shop if you like, keep going. There you go. This one's so far the most abstract with no writing. I don't know if it's meant to be this way or this way. So, yeah. Maybe either or. No, it would have been one way or the other. I'm not sure. Where the hole punch holes are, it doesn't necessarily mean which way is up of this particular drawing. Okay, this one looking quite dramatic. Help, help, help. Again, some sort of machinery or flying machine destroying something but saying where. I guess we don't know the location. The house looks like it's intact, but the chimney flow of the chimney smoke is a bit strange there in red. And again, quite a realistic tree with the bigger trunk and the green leaves. Yeah, help, 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 but where? We don't know where help needs to go. Lots of flying jets here. Again, numbering system. I guess you could say number 6, I think, and then I'm not sure the one below that, 60 or 160 or 60, 100, 600, 2. Saying jets and then nice, question mark, wrong. Wrong model of jet, maybe. This one's pretty interesting. A jet, look at it fly. Again with, I don't know, bullets coming out or missiles. Yep. As a kid, I guess I love saying wowee or referring to wowee. It says wowee there. Again, the ships have shooting devices, artillery able to shoot. Chop over the tree, fly that is. Hang on, chop over the tree, fly that is. Okay. So we got a park up the top with no road, playground underneath, and a shop, and maybe again a playground at the end. Not sure why it's 3 levels or 3 tiered. Yep. Maybe it's just representing the perspective you're looking up towards a parkland. So as you walk towards it, you would pass the shop first, and then you get to the playground, and then the park up above, and there's no road because it's a playground, and you don't want cars running over the children. Okay, this one in the sky. Again, a flying machine with its shooting artillery. And I enjoy making houses or drawing houses or apartments with chimneys with smoke coming out of them. This one has a jet. Look at the two people. Yep, there's the two people in the jet. Obviously almost about to crash or hopefully going over that mountain. Oh no, that's just the writing, but it looks like it's just about to go over the tip of a mountain. And some houses there in the bottom left corner. Okay, this one's a ship, this time a boat, not a plane or a flying object, but it's shooting again, artillery, a ship with rooms. Well, that's handy. If you were to, yeah, I guess I mean cabins, like a cruise ship that can fire. Again, just lots of planes or ground troop cars with shooting ability. This one's got my name in the top right corner. I wonder if I actually wrote that, or my teacher did maybe, or someone else. It looks quite, the handwriting looks quite neater of my name than the other writing on this page. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, instead of writing bad robot, it's robot bad. I'm pointing out that it's a robot and then I'm giving a judgment that it's bad. I suppose that's why it's written like that. I don't see exactly why the robot's bad, because it's not really showing what it's doing badly to. But maybe it's an evil robot. It's the villain of the piece. Don't worry, we're more than halfway through the drawings if you've stuck around this long. Malang is the town that my grandparents had lived in. They both passed away since. So this is for Malang Opa Brong? Bring? What's that say? Back, bottom, front or foot? Bottom, that thing that, oh, it's a chair. It's a chair with a footstool that can go up. Okay. I'm not sure what the thing is on the right though. Anyway. Maybe it's a favourite chair that my grandfather used to sit on in Malang, or had sat on in Malang back in the day. Interesting depiction of the sun is always in the corner, like this one's in the top left corner. The sun is never in the centre of the page or in its full, round form. It's always in the top left corner or top right corner. Then the clouds are not blue or white. I mean, they're white without being coloured in, but this one, they're brown, the borders. I'm not sure what's that flying in the sky, some abstract creature or spirit. And trees, yeah, lining the bottom there amongst the 3 hole punches. Okay, again with the sun, this I'm much, much bigger, but again in the top left corner, clouds there, black borders, dark borders, funny. Yep, funny pointing to this chimney smoke in different colours, a sunny day. The trees looking maybe a bit more realistic. The trunks are a bit more curvy and the leaves are round. Oh, the branches and leaves are round. So yeah, and the house looks pretty cool there. Multicolored walls. Again, apparently my favorite catchphrase then, wowee. That looks like another kind of robot or creature with bad on it. Surely I don't think all robots are bad. Old, there's a house up. I'm not sure what that thing pointing is. It a floating balloon? I think that says down. So, oh, I see. The robot's trying to grab the balloon, and it's bad. The creature is bad. But just pointing at this part is like a seat with a steering wheel or something. So maybe I'll watch those shows where you've got the human characters inside a robot or a large mechanical robot-like creature and can control it or drive it from the driver's seat there. Okay, this one, a bit of an amalgamation of many things. You've got Opa on the, starting from left, play. Does it say pray, pray, Oma, fall, fall, play, 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 play? Yeah, kind of very abstract there. Hopefully not suggesting my grandparents would fall. I guess if you go to the middle of this map, you'd fall. You tend to slip or fall in the middle. Okay, this page is, the paper is portrait, not landscape, but I'm still going to film it in landscape. So we'll start at the top here. Opa, is your house okay? Oma, is your eyes okay? My school is very good and a big one. It has a big playground. We have to take turns, I guess. Opa and Oma, I am in grade 2 now and I have a nice teacher. I wish I had 2 toilets from Ivan. Yes, at the time when I lived with my parents, there was only one toilet for the house, for the 4 of us. And since then, yeah, my dad has added a second toilet. So I assume, I mean, sometimes you have to wait. If 4 people for one toilet and if someone's on the toilet, you have to wait till they are not on the toilet. When I'm asking about my grandmother's eyes, she had surgery, maybe cataract surgery, I would say. And I remember she had been admitted into the Melbourne Eye and Ear Hospital, those that know that. It's still there today, the same hospital, maybe renovated. But yeah, that they took good care of my grandma at the time. I'm not sure why I'm asking my grandfather if his house is okay. Maybe there was some renovation done to it, but I don't remember any sort of like earthquakes or flooding or anything. So maybe it's just renovation. Yep. Yeah, so there you go. So grade 2 in primary school this was written. I'm not sure why this part is crossed out. Oh, it says Denny. Oh, I suppose. Yeah, like my younger brother is Down syndrome. He wouldn't be able to write his name. So when I'm writing from Ivan, this is written by me. It's not written by Denny. So I assume that's the only reason why I blotted my brother's name out there. And last but not least, ending in quite a large landscape piece of paper. I think quite the most elaborate, actually. Again, the sun this time is not in the top left corner. It's actually in full form. I guess got a main house in the center, my name there. I presume these people are my mum, dad, and brother, although it doesn't say. It's probably my dad's car. Maybe this is representation of the house I used to live in Bulleen. These are neighbours, like, silhouettes or skylines of suburbia. I guess I hope these are not gravestones. I hope these are just fences or something. And I like, these are meant to be birds, so they look like McDonald's symbols, but they're birds flying in the sky, the wings, and they're flapping. The clouds are colourful for the first time and filled in, but not one's blue, but some clouds are different colours around the sun there too. Yeah, I think this is my favourite of the lot. I'd say this is a representation of my home life. So, written by me, the house I live in, and my dad, my brother. Sorry, that looks like... These look like 2 girls, gender-wise. Here they all look like girls, if they're kind of like dresses. I don't know, I would assume that's my mum, my brother, and my dad. So, yeah, and actually the sun has a smiley face as well. So, I love the birds. I don't know if you ever drew birds that way. These are probably not only trees, but flowering shrubs, some sort. The very big pathway. I don't remember a house having that long a driveway. But, I think this is my favourite. This is quite nice, actually. Already quite, the pages have ripped or looks very tattered around the edges. But, I think maybe this is why I left this one last. I like this one the best. It's not showing any, war machines or robots or anything firing missiles. There's nothing that says bad on it. It's very colourful and wholesome and hopefully reflected the state of my mind at that time. Okay, there you go. If you got through this video, applause. I mean, I'm not necessarily looking from a psychologist's point of view, but I have made comment in past videos that either written comment in the comment section by me or verbally, that drawings from children can reveal quite a lot about their state of mind and how they're thinking, or their level of, as we know now, it's more out in the open and discuss about people's mental health. And obviously children's mental health is important too, not only their physical health but their mental health as well, very much in concert together. So the drawing, I ended off there where everything looks colourful and, I say wholesome, like not, drawing of houses that are on fire or having people with sad, faces or tears. I can only conclude, if no one knew me, you would think this child is happy, comes from a happy home, feeling quite happy emotionally, and sees the world sees their world through their eyes as intact and normal. When I say normal, like not damaged, like the house isn't damaged, there's sun in the sky, not clouds or hailstones and lightning and thunder. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful neighborhood, all my family members are there. So yeah, that would give an insight that this child is happy and content. Whereas if you drew, fire and blood, or if the characters were damaged in some way, like as in hurt, with cuts on their faces or their hands, or, knives coming towards them and things like that. I know a lot of my drawings had ships or boats or cars with shooting ability, but that was probably from watching cartoons, science fiction based, or kind of that futuristic kind of science fiction shows that show, I suppose, military spaceships and, warfare, so to speak, were able to shoot things out of their tanks and ships and flying Jetsons, that sort of thing. I think that's all that was. I don't remember, sort of wanting to incite war or, feeling pleasure about violence or anything like that with ships and bombs and exploding nuclear weapons or anything. So, yeah, I think there's a fantasy of just living in the future where if you were to fly a jet, it has the ability to defend itself. And that would probably lend itself that I'm into Star Trek and everything. And Star Trek fans would well know, or casual fans would know, that ships of Star Trek have the ability to defend themselves with phasers and photon torpedoes and so forth. So all in all, I'm glad I kept them. They must have been in, like I said, a 3-ring folder, because most of the pages have the 3 hole punches. But I think I'll just keep them separate in a pile somewhere. It's just interesting to see I mean, generally kids love to draw, so it's just interesting to see what they drew, or have drawn. I'm pretty sure none of these drawings were requested of me. I mean, maybe my parents might have loosely suggested, oh, why don't you draw a house today, or what's your favorite TV show? But I think these are all pretty much my imagination or my decision. I might have just seen a cartoon and then I went back to my room and got a piece of paper and started drawing. I do remember as birthday gifts, especially from my grandparents, they used to give me, well, either texters or crayons, or to draw these creations. So texters and pencils, and so that's why they're all different colors. Mostly looks like texters, really, not pencils. But they stood the test of time mostly, except the paper's starting to look a bit tattered there on some of them. There you go. I did purposely film this on YouTube in case somehow I accidentally threw these out or I misplaced them. I can relive them by watching this video, as you might want to repeat them now. I think you've just watching this once and thinking, cuckoo. All right, I'm getting quite sleepy. It is quite late, actually. And now it's after 2 a.m. in the morning. I do like to make sometimes these videos in the wee hours of the morning. I do have today off, which is now Monday the 9th of September, and sadly the last day of my Indonesian relatives. That if you've been watching these last 3 nights, I've been catching up with my Indonesian cousins mainly, and an auntie of mine. They're visiting Melbourne just for 4 days, and tomorrow is their last day. And this is the one where my dad has organised the lunch at Crown Casino in Melbourne on South Bank, and it's at Lucky Chan, it's called, the restaurant. I know my dad probably wouldn't want to be in the video. I mean, just incidentally, as I pan across what people have ordered, you might see him incidentally, but I know he won't want to speak or make any comment, so just letting you know that in advance. My brother won't be there because he'll be in his adult learning centre during the day. That's why my dad is able to, be away from him and catch up with the relatives. Which in his case, from my cousin's point of view, that would be his nephews and nieces. But I'm the same generation as them, so they're my first cousins. Oh, that's why my eyes are getting small and droopy after 2 a.m. in the morning. I better get some sleep because we're meeting at the restaurant. The booking is for 11:30 a.m. I know that's plenty of hours to get in before I have to go there. But I'm starting to feel... So, more food videos with my first cousins, mostly my aunt from Indonesia, before they fly on to Sydney tomorrow morning for, I think, only 3 days, and then they return to Indonesia. So, just a short, I guess about a week in Australia, just Melbourne and Sydney. I don't think, no, we do have at least 1 or 2 relatives in Sydney, which they may catch up with, or not. But this will be the first time that these relatives get an opportunity, and also my dad, to meet each other, just because of scheduling and because my brother needs, he's totally dependent on someone to look after him. He can't do things himself, so my dad has been primarily occupied with that, unable to see them as frequently as I have. The last 3 nights I've been able to catch up with them for dinner after my work shift. But tomorrow being a day off, that's why I'm sleeping quite late. I think I can sleep in a little bit before heading into the city where the Crown Casino is. Yes, so let's stop it here before I get being a blurby mess and you can't understand what I'm saying. Alright, thank you for watching. If you've got this far, gosh, it's almost half an hour. I know some vloggers, talk or feature something for an hour and a half to 2 hours, but I think half an hour is adequate. Alright, everybody. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you might be. And hope you continue to watch the conclusion of my Indonesian relatives' visit to Australia, to Australia, to Melbourne primarily for tomorrow, wrapping it up. They have also invited me for dinner again for the 4th time, but the first time for lunch, which my dad has organised. Okay, you got all that? Because there'll be tests at the end. All right, bye for now, and next videos will be at Lucky Chan. Lucky Chan. Lucky.